Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, we get started on 24-hour temperature cast. Got numbers in the mid-70s in a lot of spots, maybe a few lower 70s. A little bit of patchy fog, something we're going to be dealing with this morning. Top temperatures should climb into the 90s. Got to 94 yesterday. Probably going to get someplace close again today, depending on when and who is lucky enough to get those showers. The sooner the showers start, the better chance we have to keep those temperatures down. And then overnight tonight, just like the past several nights, we're going to see numbers stay way up in the 70s, and it's going to stay really, really muggy. On the radar picture early this morning, we see a little green here and there, not real rain, but a little drizzle and mist in some of those areas where we've got some fog out there with that lingering moisture from yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before that. So here's how it's been moving over the past couple of hours. Maybe a couple of showers down to the south trying to bubble up. The more activity we see near the coast early in the morning usually indicates a better chance to get more showers in the afternoon. There's maybe a little bit more energy out to our west. It's got us all bottled up in this very warm, humid air, and it's not going to change anytime soon. So as we continue with this same stagnant pattern, we continue with the same stagnant, and I understand, frustrating forecast. A lot of us are going to be starting in those lower and mid 70s for the next couple of mornings. A lot of us are going to make the lower and mid 90s over the next few afternoons, and a lot of us are going to get those on again, off again, scattered showers. It's 75 in Tallahassee. It's 74 right now in Valdosta. It's 72 in Thomasville. Dew point numbers are all pretty much up over 72 also, so really sticky outside. Your glasses are going to fog up the minute you step outside again. A few more numbers around the region. The warm spot is Apalachicola at 77. Blakely is right there with Thomasville as the cool spots at 72, but that's a pretty tight grouping of numbers. We'd like a little breeze to get going. That might be able to help dissipate some of that fog. Right now, maybe a couple of spots, 3 to 5 miles per hour. That's not going to be enough really to do a whole lot with some of that fog. The visibility at the Tallahassee airport actually improving up to 2 miles after spending a while down below 1 mile. So it's going to be like that in spots this morning. Some patchy fog. You know the vermin will be out there lurking. Be ready for it. But it shouldn't stay super pea soupy, at least not for too long in any individual spot. Now, the overall pattern is still stuck the way it is. We've got lots of available moisture. We've got some tropical moisture kind of sort of slide into the area too. It's never going to organize or anything, but it doesn't have to, right? You start adding a little extra moisture to an already saturated air mass, and that's going to help feed more clouds and feed more showers and give us more of that ick factor out there. So as the afternoon sea breezes start to kick in, and as those outflow boundaries, those little bitty pieces of leftover thunderstorms start to bang into each other, that's where we get those showers and storms. They fire up for a little while, they move on, they move away. They fizzle out overnight, and we do it again the next day, and we do it again the next day. And this is the pattern that looks like it's going to stick around all the way through the end of the week. Now, there'll be some spots that get some heavy rains at times. There'll be some spots that don't see a single drop for a day or two or more, and that's where we'll see those temperatures stay the highest for the longest. But everyone's going to have those uncomfortable feeling temperatures out there. Even if our highs are only in the low 90s, it's going to feel like it's closer to 105 when you factor in that heat index. Not a lot of organized anything for the Gulf or Caribbean. There's some pockets of showers across the base of the Atlantic, but none of that looks like it's going to develop either. So we still have quiet tropics. We'll take that. We like to see maybe a little drier air around here. I don't think that's coming, not for the next several days. Our forecast is going to call for a lot of humid and a lot more scattered showers. Winds on the Gulf out of the southeast and south 5 to 12, seas 2 feet or less, so not bad for the boaters. Just dodge the showers. 70s and 80s this morning. The rain chance is much smaller than they'll be this afternoon. We'll bump them up to about a 70% shot, similar to what we had yesterday. More storms, very humid. The warm spots will get to the mid-90s. How long we stay in the mid-90s, that all hinges on how long we got to wait for the showers to get to where we are. Very muggy again tonight once those showers fizzle, and the temperatures are going to fall back into the middle, maybe the lower 70s if we're lucky. Very little change over the next couple of days. This is pretty much what we got all week, so it's going to be a continuation of the warm, the muggy, and the scattered showery.